if the Bloodseeker is going to be able to increase that pace and close this game out. Obviously, Bloodseeker can scale really well into the late games, just that the timings are a bit more delayed compared to free farming Elk.
Yeah, that tends to be the case. Let's see. They did nerf his shard. Oh no, wait. No, actually, they buffed his blood rage. Or I think.
Yeah, but they nerfed Blood Right. It's now magical. So, I mean, they actually buffed the max damage a lot, but in the late game, you definitely feel a bit sad not having the pure
Oh,
damage.
Aghanim shard damage slash lifesteal rescaled from 1.8% of target's max HP to flat 30 pure damage per heal. Huh.
Yeah. It's I have not tested this. I'm not sure if it's actually good.
I actually okay. So if someone had
It's like
calculator,
instead of like in the past, you would heal like 3% pure, and now it's 30. So it's definitely worse most of the time, right? If you're hitting like a 3k HP hero, you'll be healing 90 pure, and now
yeah,
it might be better early on, but it definitely
yeah, it
scales
seems
way
to be
worse.
better early on, worse later on.
Yeah.
Okay, and as you mentioned, blood right is now magic instead of pure. Uh, blood mist is still percentage based damage. Let's see.
It's a great blood mist game.
It's such a weird. I'm not a big fan of the change of the shard. I don't think the Bloodseeker was like a staple
Mm-hmm.
hero in the last patch anyway.
I agree. It's just some of those arbitrary changes that sometimes come from the frog, and you just cannot question it. We do have the unpause and a pretty big caravan of heroes here. Let's see if this one's going to be broken by Jim Parker, if he's going to be caught off position. Okay, he's going to be fine.
Yeah, he's gonna be able to just walk it off. Is there any fun talents on the Bloods? I don't see too many Bloodseekers anymore, so I'm just curious if they're fun talents. Bunch of rupture talents.
The spell amplification can be really good in some games, if you have a Zeus or something like that. This game, I mean, the Lena might like it, but honestly, it's Parker. He's just going to go for the attack speed, let's be honest.
I mean, spell amplification on yourself with the shard and with the Aghanim scepter will be pretty good.
True. Let me check if people actually get that talent. Is anyone even playing this hero? 200 games, 45% win rate. Yeah, most players get the attack speed, but the win rate here just doesn't strike a lot of confidence. Let's see the Alchemist win rate in pubs. It's 43. So 2 garbage carries. It's just going to be the toilet bowl here.
That's the toilet bowl league coming in. There are 9 people there are 9 matches of Bloodseeker post 5 that have been played. Those people need to get reported. I'm gonna check who played that.
Oh, Sab has. Oh no, this is Alk 5.
These are all unknown people. Okay. There's one called Wild Girl. Hey, one's called the Nemean Lion. I think that's from the Hercules myth.
You're so smart sometimes. Like how can you say Hercules myth? I didn't expect that.
Well, like to be fair, the whole how often do you think about the Roman Empire theme of
yeah.
recently? I always had that with the Greek mythology. Well, to be fair, all mythologies, I just love it.
Okay, all right. I didn't expect you to be such a refined gentleman. I just
like fun stories.
You're a weeb guy, and that's.
Well, I am a weeb guy, but I always wanted to study history back when I was younger. The only downside was I couldn't even get it in high school because of the course that I was taking. I couldn't get history in there, and then if you want to study history after high school and you study it in like uni, you cannot get a freaking job with that.
Yeah, it's tough. Unless you want to be a teacher, right?
Yeah, and that just the kids are horrible.
DK Sensei, that would be a good handle for you.
I'd probably start throwing kids out the window very early on.
Speaking of throwing kids out the window, XTS is gonna be thrown. It's actually fine.
Oh, in response though, Illich taking a lot of damage with the Michel TP. Always gotta fear the NP. Can be anywhere, all at once.
I usually like my trees to myself, but I'll make
A lot of aggression here. 7 HP on the Venge, but they're gonna be fine. And Michael will TP to that top lane again. Really free game for Pakaz though. 14-3. So just making sure to enjoy the time NP is not in the lane.
get back.
Well, let's see. Alone in the mid matchup against Latam. Yeah. It's a Lina. Lina doesn't have any counters. It's a Lina. That's just the way the hero works. Longest attack range and cast range spells in the game. He is going magic damage at least for the first couple of levels. So I expect it to be a magic damage Lina game.
Yeah, the travels queued up. They actually killed the NP. Pakaz getting first blood and having a really good start in the lane.
And he got the courier kill.
That wasn't too right.
More Greevil's greed gold.
Okay. Pretty tough start here, but as you said, the Lina is having quite a good lane, and it's not like our boy Parker is struggling at all.
Nah, he's very fast, zipping all over the place. The plus side of Lina being able to keep the Pangolier low, you will always have haste.
Yeah, very true.
Going in onto Illich. Actually, the Bushwhack misses there because the tree gets cut. Jim Park preemptively cuts down the tree before the Bushwhack gets thrown. That's pretty neatly done.
I just heard a very loud noise. I think my cat broke a glass. But hopefully everything's okay.
It's better than the glass broke your cat, so.
Yes, that is definitely better. This cat is
Would also
crazy.
be a very interesting story if it was that way, but. Oh, because stunned up. They definitely won't have enough damage to kill him. They are going to try it though, maybe with the TP coming in. Misses the combo. So Picasso is just going to be chilling. TP towards mid, on towards Slatum, or at least the pump fake. This is one of the most annoying things about Nate's Prophet, when he pump fake TPs towards your lane. So you just constantly keep seeing the teleportation animation in front of you.
Just keeps you on your toes. It's definitely an annoying part of the hero. Mid lane, you know, honestly, it's you know, Lina is winning, but I think Zlatan is holding himself pretty nicely here, experience-wise. Is having a good game.
Top side. Devil taken down. The rotation from Knight as well. Michel goes for the TP, does get away. But Pakaz is having a super good time. 2 kills already. He's got the full phase boots done, bracers as well. He's starting to build into the what I can only expect to be the Radiance. And is, yeah, this is going to be a super good timing.
And this is the only hero. I mean, I guess the Pango is doing fine-ish. But Illich definitely struggling a little bit there. And it's not going to get easier. That Rupture is going to be his bane the entire time until a Lotus Orb gets picked up.
I mean, even with Lotus Orb, you're still going to get Ruptured.
Yeah, but I mean, if you can reflect it, right?
Yeah, but then Bloodseekers can stand still. But you still can't do anything either.
Yeah. But I guess the good part about picking this Phoenix... Oh, wait a second. They find alone here. Blood Grenade.
And the Sun Ray keeps burning him down. Slatum gets the kill secured. 2 supports rotating towards mid, taking down the Lina. And now Slatum's overtaken him in terms of net worth.
Huge plays.
They're going for Pakas top with the 2 supports. They slow him down. One more right
Another
click. Yep. The plus side, of course, having a Bloodseeker is you're going to always have vision through the trees if someone drops very low. Speaking of which, Jim Park is dropping very fast himself, but has a second healing notes even necessary, and will be able to heal up through the creeps if Illich doesn't get on top of him, which he is trying to do right now.
he does!
And he does exactly that. He just smacks him.
What a Chad. Just gets that phase boots, move speed. Alright. Both carries falling here, but at the end of the day, Alchemist cares way less about that. He is 4,000 gold. I mean, he is having a really good time. Already has stacks to work with as well. This is getting a bit scary here for the Starbucks. They do have vision of him, though.
Because that was a very big whiff on the Sprout. Interesting
they do
one.
get the
Because
ward
gets the
now.
counter ward, and we'll just go back in towards the jungle. Do they have some nice stacks anywhere for him? There's a couple ancient stacks, but he can't clear those until he gets Radiance.
What a punk.
Alright, I mean, he's still farming, gets his 6, so he should be... He's now very hard to kill, you know, unless you get him with the cooldown of the OT. He's gonna get a very big stack right now for himself. So that Radiance is coming, baby.
Yeah, Mud Golem's always a good plus. And he's even wrapping up the Unstable Concoction, because the stun does, of course, kill off the creeps. It's lovely to watch. I just can always... I think it's probably my favorite hero to just watch AFK farm.
It's very relaxing. I guess AM could be, you know, a second close.
AM always feels so stressful to me.
Like you're
Like,
running against the time. Like
The constant blinking and stuff. Alchemist is just like walking there and acid spray. Right click, right click.
It's just
right
that the
click.
sound of the attacks are very soothing for me. But I do get what you mean. As Devil will be found.
Throws out the ghost ship for the rum buff. Tries to TP. Very...
He's
Ballsy.
actually alive.
He is going to try and turn this one around. Center Stampede does get used. Misses the Torrent combination. And needs to be careful of Slatum. So we'll fall
lot
back
being
at
used.
the very least. But Pakaz is... he's almost done with the Sacred Relic. 200 gold away.
Yeah, having a really good time. At the same time, though, they did use both the Rolling Thunder and the Stampede. It didn't really get a single kill out of it, which means there could be a counterplay. Maybe you get this Rupture. Actually, these on cooldown as well. But both sides actually wasting some spells.
Oh, there's a Hoodwink coming in. Vengeful Spirit gets chopped up. Illich does. It's stupid how much damage the Centaur does. Hoof Stomp, Double Edge. You've also got the Veil of Discords for the extra increased damage taken from spells. And it's just... gone.
All
It's
those
also the
heroes.
cooldown timer on Double Edge. 3.5 seconds is... makes no sense.
Yeah, it's very, very low. Everyone on the side of the Starbucks is very squishy. Only Kanka could argue, you know, for being slightly tanky. That said, they are still farming, you know, at a decent speed. Only 2k gold against an Alchemist lineup and 5 kills. I think it's still pretty respectable. But Pakaz, his Radiance is pretty much done at 10 minutes. This is a great timing.
It's a big boy Pakaz. Didn't just straight up rush it. Has his phase boots and braces as well. Illich will get taken down in the bottom lane. A Rupture was used again, so even if you Stampede, you're still going to slowly but surely drop dead.
So many stacks being done, man. Panda getting another one, so there's a triple stack there. Pakaz did try to go for a stack, didn't get it, but still, Radiance is up 11 minutes in.
At the end of this game, I'm definitely going to check out the amount of stacks that were made. It's pretty insane. Even on the right side, there's 18 stacks.
Probably. I've seen like every minute he was clearing at least one.
Pakaz They're giving him all the farm in the world. Even if Gym Park had all those stacks in front of him, he doesn't even have Maelstrom yet, so it would take a very long time to clear him.
Now Smoke, they do have actually no Blink on Illich, just level 6 on Knight. They feel like that's going to be enough for a kill. But probably right. Everyone's very squishy on the side of Starbucks.
Alone in mid. Always got to be careful against the Stampede. Can get on top of the Lina very easily. Panda has that egg as well, looking for a catch. There's going to be the Stampede on towards Alone. The Phoenix can get dropped. Alone is trying to run away.
The Bushwhack!
That Bushwhack was long range coming in. Rupture gets thrown out on Slatum the swap as well, and he's just straight up dead. Yep, playing a Pangolier against a Bloodseeker means free kills for the Bloodseeker.
But look at Bakaz, man. He pretty much has... He actually just bought something, but he was very close. Okay, bought a TP and a Clarity. He was very close to his Blink Dagger. And that timing, Stampede, Blink Dagger with the Egg, I think this Lina, anyone there will quickly fall. Lina is not even close to a BKB, not even close to the Eggs. And same thing for the Bloodseeker. He still needs a long way until he has that item.
Yeah, Maelstrom BKB, and then still a lot to go for. Pagaz actually has the Yasha no done. He's going for the Manta style. That's the older Alchemist build that I haven't seen too often anymore. It was always, obviously the Radiance with the Chemical Rage illusions is really good for pushing out side lanes. But the biggest plus was the fact that if you screwed up on Stable Concoction, you could Manta dodge it to make sure you don't get the stun. Which was hard to do, but I think that was probably the biggest advantage of having the Manta style.
Very true. You used to go the Octarine build as well, right? It was Octarine Manta. It was a very like farm heavy type build.
Stable Concoction does a lot of damage.
It really does. Fakas actually gave up, as you said, gave up on the Blink for the Manta. Not sure what I think about it, but you know, I guess he feels pretty comfortable. Not a lot of threats being thrown his way.
Yeah, it's a good farming tool, and he is being left to just constantly get as much going as possible. Slatum's got the diffuse. He's going for a Yule Scepter on the Pangolier. Needs a way to, at least when he gets ruptured, keep himself in the fight and be a distraction before he drops.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Yep, they do have Vessel, so TP here from this NP. Looking for a fight. If you can get that Vessel on Yauk after the OT is popped, you know, and there's no Manta, there's a chance that you can possibly kill him, but they're just waiting on way too many timings on the side of Starbucks. You need the Eggs on Alone, you need the BKB on the Bloodseeker, so there's no one really to play. I guess, you know, Devil could be looking for fights if he wants to, but both sides feeling okay in farming, and I think I talked about this in the draft. I don't think Starbucks really benefits from this status quo right now.
Yeah, but they also don't have really the potential to take any fights. Obviously, the Rupture is probably your best bet, but considering the items of the Kunkka and the Lina, you're going for a double Ags on your two main cores. It's gonna take a while before you're gonna make a play. Gym Park, he went for the Mjolnir, so he doesn't even have a BKB anytime soon. It's looking like late game farming, and then hopefully they can take down that massive net worth of Pakas, because he is getting out of control.
He really is. He is
spotted,
12.
though.
He's very close to... He's getting close to 1,000 net worth a minute here.
Devil, do they want to get the kill onto Pakas? They are going to try for it. He does get swapped back. The Rupture gets used onto the Pangolier. And Slatum is pretty much stuck. There's the center Stampede, and he just jumps in. The two supports are gone. Jimpork's going to get dragged back to the trees that were just summoned up as well, and the TP out comes in. But Illich with a hero play there. Center Stampede jumps in the middle of the fight and counteracts anything thrown in his direction. They also didn't even manage to kill off the Pangolier in that fight.
Yeah, I mean, they didn't really chained the Kunkka combo properly, obviously most heroes would have died, but the Manta move speed plus phase boots plus the OT, he was running at 550 move speed and just dodged that combo. Maybe if he lands, he could have died. And this is bad, you know. As you said, the Mjolnir being picked up on Bloodseeker means that once they go for that fight, if it backfires, you just die. And Bakas just keeps on farming. He's just not stopping.
Yeah, he's going for the BKB, Octarine Core afterwards, cooldown reduction, get the Chemical Rage going as much as possible, and yeah, they're gonna have some struggles trying to kill him off.
Really well. And he gets his neutral here. What is it gonna be? It's a... Oh, he gets the Vampire Fangs.
Slatum. Wow. Look, Slatum is it really? It's going first Diffusal, second item Satanic.
Huh.
That wasn't
Okay.
First of all, this
He
would be the
wants
first
a-
time I've seen a Pangolier ever go for Satanic.
He wants the Dispel. He wants the HP. That is the... Yep, that's a build.
That is indeed a build.
Radiant's middle tower is
I don't have any other comments. It's just... It's a... What?
I would think Lincoln Sphere, Lotus Orb, something along those lines. If you really are afraid of Rupture.
Well, when they are 8,000 gold ahead, so maybe he feels like he can build anything and he's still gonna go alone.
Alone is indeed exactly his name. Will get jumped. There's going to be a buyback coming out. Alone is still alive, but will be taken down. Phoenix Egg gets dropped with the shard. Sunray heal coming into play. And they need to back off. That's a dieback coming through as well. Lich got ruptured in the process. Latum doesn't have the One Thunder available anymore, but Parker is now in trouble, and that is going to be a full-on blast from the past coming through. Luckily enough, they do manage to at least get a hero out of there, but it is still a buyback used, 4 kills secured, and the only one they managed to get rid of is that Centaur.
Bakaz is gigantic. They keep on getting stacks. Every single second Panda gets one down. He is now doubling everyone's net worth besides the Parker Bloodseeker, and he's probably going to surpass him very soon.
Slatum actually is going for the Satan. Okay. I thought, you know, maybe he goes for a Vlad or something with the Morbid Mask.
I guess, yeah, like he wants to be tanky so he doesn't get bursted. It's how much lifesteal do you get when you swashbuckle Satanic? So
I guess you get pretty much fully healed.
It's 175%, and you're doing 85 damage per strike, 4 strikes. That's 320.
About 300 something.
It's like 500 HPU region.
Yeah, but that's if you hit one target. If you hit multiple, of course, it's a bunch more.
Okay, yeah, that is...
Yeah.
We can tweet at Knoxville here. I'm not sure I ever remember seeing this item purchase on Penguin in a professional match.
Dire are scanning.
He does benefit of it in terms of damage as well, considering it's a universal hero these days.
I guess.
But it's still a Diffusal Blade first item into a Satanic second. And that is definitely that is definitely going to be a first.
Yeah.
I don't think I will have ever seen that first of all, and will ever see that again.
Bottom tower is under attack.
We're witnessing history here, guys. Witnessing history. Looks like, unfortunately, the Starbucks... I mean, they can still come back this game, but it does feel like a game where Boom has to, let's say, do the T word. Because they have everything. They have a very farmed Elk. They have control of the map. They could even Roche if they want to. But they are waiting maybe on this smoking.
Oh, Parker, jump in from the center. There's a BKB
Has
on Parker.
BKB.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
And Parker
Oh!
is dead. He just gets sniped. Knight blows him up with that sharpshooter. Knight also has a Mage Slayer in the meantime, so they do have that damage reduction. Parker's queued up 2 very important items. He wants the Aghanim Shard and, of course, Rapira, because he knows what time it is already in this game. It's looking close to elimination time.
It definitely is, and I'll be blunt. I was not expecting this from Boom. I think their game 1 was very underwhelming, but they just clutched it out. This game, this Alchemist pick, just perfect execution from Pakas. Just 0 mistakes. He had 1 death,
Scanning.
but that's about it. He still got an amazing timing considering he was killed once.
Yeah, his next item is going to be the Swift Blink, and once he's got the Swift Blink, there's nothing, like, you can even start looking at giving away Aghanim Scepters.
Yeah, pretty much. There's
Radiant's
nothing
middle
else.
tower is under attack.
You can get travels, I guess, out of phase boots.
Yeah, travels, I guess. Something else to swap for the BKB. But that's about it. Okay, Lich gets killed to Michelle, goes for the TP. LSA holds him in place. Sniper's gonna get sidestepped. Center Stampede, and Jim Park heals back to full HP. There's going to be Pakas going for the back line of the Alina. Swap comes in. They will lose Slatum. They actually get 3 kills going in. Alone is still alive, and Pakas is going to get dragged back. Doesn't have a BK. Does have a BKB. He's going to try and get out of there.
Is under attack.
TP attempt. And they didn't have the X mark, I guess.
Under attack.
Yeah, no X mark, no swap. A bit unfortunate there. Because he actually took a while to TP, so it was probably the max cooldown of X marks to spot for. So that he couldn't cast. Still kind of a decent fight. Double kill on Jim Park. Everyone dies but the Alk. And it is still a 12k gold lead somehow.
Well, that big fat heal from Parker was pretty nice to see. Just
Does have the
kills
shard, I
off
think. That
the
was a big part of
centaur.
it.
And boom, full HP. He just needs to stay alive to be able to get those kills.
Going for a basher now. Thought that maybe eggs was something he would be considering. But decides to go for the basher route.
Okay, so didn't really see the impact yet from that Satanic keeping him alive. I'm hoping to see the reason why. They smoke up, they know they're in the Roche pit. It's not a fast Roche lineup.
Yep, no, I guess they're gonna have Chemical Rage now, so it does increase the speed, but they're getting pretty close here. It's not gonna be close
There's
enough.
an axe on the Kunkka. They're still in the pit. Michel coming
Oh,
in
Aegis
from
on the
behind.
ground.
Rolling Thunder gets used. Aegis gets picked up by the Pango, who is still rolling about. Jim Park trying to get the heal, but he needs to run away. It's a bit too dangerous. Slatum is dropping low. Jim Park, he gets the heal. Can he disengage? No, Picasso will be able to throw out the stun, and Jim Park is dead. The Pangolier comes back alive, and that's going to be 3 kills. They gain nothing. They only pop the Aegis in the process.
Okay, I mean, I guess I saw the purpose of the Satanic now. It's
Yeah.
not only about the fact that you heal, but it's like, because you heal, you can man up on the Bloodseeker, because now he's not attacking that fast. So, you know, you do buy, I guess, a substantial amount of time. I have never seen that, but, you know, it is a very niche thing with Bloodseeker versus Pango. That's probably the only reason he got it.
Yeah, the fact that he managed to... Oh, alone.
Oh, nice play.
Nice blink to dodge it. But yeah, the fact that he managed to stay alive long enough to... The Bloodseeker didn't know if he would want to get the kill or just run away. And so he was
Exactly.
like torn between the two, and then he went for the kill, but the heal from the Satanic actually kept the Pangolier alive long enough. Made it a pretty worthwhile choice.
Yeah, I definitely liked it. Did learn something here today, and I'm learning that Boom is getting pretty close to qualify. They did lose the Aegis, right? Pangolier ended up dying, but still massive lead. They're gonna need a miracle here on the side of the Starbucks.
Yeah, Picasso is almost double the net worth of Parker. He's already queued up that he wants to go for Ags. Is that the full
Radiant's
Swift
top
Link
tower
coming in?
is under attack.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Swift Link Alchemist. Next item is going to be Aghanim Scepters to gift away. Center Stampede, top side. Parker throws out the Rupture onto the center, but the rest of the Dire team came in, so he can't actually benefit off of it. But yeah, free Aghanim Scepters to give. Obviously, great to give to Pango. Pretty good to give to the Phoenix. Bit dangerous though. Hoodwink's one is also pretty nice. Center's one is just terrible.
It's okay. You're gonna save someone from Rupture. They're gonna be invulnerable.
You still take damage.
No, you're invulnerable, right?
No, you're not invulnerable. You can still take damage. If someone does AoE effects, you should still be taking damage.
Oh, okay, that sucks then.
You're just untargetable.
I think I see. NP does die here. Slatims gets the kill.
I'm actually wondering how that works if you hitch a ride a Rolling Thunder. Can you just like stand AFK next to someone and they get constantly
I'm
bounced?
assuming you can. Yes.
Interesting.
Ooh, nice Venta dodge there from
Radiant's
Picasso
top tower has fallen.
on the concoction.
I wish you could hitch a ride the egg.
That would be insane. That would be really good. Wait, so what happens if you're Phoenix inside a card and you egg? Do you just leave the card instantly?
Well, I assume so.
Okay, because you can cast spells, right? When you're hitching, right?
Yeah, you should be, because it's not like Pudge eating you. You're on the card.
Oh, good swap.
I mean, that's how little we get to see that tool coming in. Jim Park, that's a two-man bushwhack, and that is almost perfect. Jim Park, he's going to burn down Panda, gets a double kill on the Phoenix. There's no buyback available for Parker, and that looks like it might just be it for the Radiant side.
Yeah, no
Yeah,
swap.
The Aghanim Scepter is also pretty much done on Pagaz. He's 500 gold away from it. Just started building it, by the way.
Dire's bottom tower
Yeah, who do you think is gonna get it?
Radiant's
Pango
middle
or
barracks are under attack.
Should be Pango.
Phoenix? Yeah, I think so.
Phoenix one is always a bit dangerous because it can bite you in the behind.
And the Satanic, because he has Satanic, he actually does lifesteal a lot now if he has the
Radiant's
eggs.
middle barracks
Yeah, he's also going for he has Basher to be delivered.
Oh, nice.
Radiant's middle barracks has fallen.
So level 23
Radiant's middle
Alchemist
has fallen.
with
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
31k net worth in 29 minutes.
Yeah, that is
That's pretty good.
Very impressive.
He gave away the Ags. It is on the Pangolier indeed. There's going to be a stomp onto the Vengeful Spirit because goes for the TP out of there. So actually, they're going to bail out from this engagement. One more right click from Malone will find Knight. And they at least get a kill for it, but it's unfortunately not the kill that they need.
They even got lucky there. The Enchanted Quiver did proc, so maybe the evasion Hoodwink could have allowed her to get away. But there is a Quiver on Alone. He's working towards... Oh, Alone is really poor. Like, his net worth... I guess he has the Shard, but you just look at his items and he seems so poor.
Dire's middle tower is under
Yeah, and they also have Mage Slayer on the Hoodwink, so 40% of his damage output is gonna get nerfed.
Ags is available now for Slatims. It is very farmed. Even after giving away 4,000 gold, that Alchemist is still looking like a billionaire.
Going for Lincoln's next. Ah, he's not gonna give everyone in his team an Ags. That's a bit disappointing.
Oh, he's gonna Drop his boots, probably get the Chemical Rage move speed talent.
Michel getting close towards the Zonags. AoE root is going to be pretty nice, but there's going to be jump in onto the Kunkka. Devil is just not able to get much done in this game on the Kunkka.
Radiant's bottom tower is
Yeah,
under
Kunkka's biggest problem is BKBs, always.
Radiant's bottom tower has
Yeah, he decided to go for the eggs here. Oh, they do stun Pokaz.
Does the
boy.
Bunad. Illy's charging forward, but in response, they're coming back in as well. Jim Park chasing for at least the heal, but because will block him from
Oh
going
my.
forward, and Slatum actually finds the kill in the fountain they are, and the GG is called. That is it. The Radiant side is gone.
All right, as expected, Boom, they do go through. It was not easy whatsoever. I think this was probably the closest match that they had in this tournament. But they will live to fight another day against Beast Coast tomorrow.